Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, Pat.
Looking out the window, seeing snowflakes here.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. There is a little bit.
Oh, boy. Oh, well.
Another week. Next
Hey,
week will look like 60s.
Hey, the murder bees are on their way.
Yeah.
good morning.
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 Morning, Chris.
I saw our governor is easing some of the dining restrictions.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon you might be able to say hello to somebody.
As long as you're 3 feet away now, you gotta be.
Yeah,
3
good.
Yeah.
And hope they don't sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, at least pretty soon we won't have to freeze on the patio out at the club.
Tom Boucher mentioned last week that they were doing that vaccination clinic at the Highlands. And when I got to the office the next day, I told the staff here, and there was a couple people that still hadn't gotten vaccinated that work with the elderly on both sides of both companies. And I had 3 people on the computer trying to register those people that needed it. And as fast as they were putting the information in, that's how fast the appointments were going. And probably by an hour after they started, which was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, every appointment was taken.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the director of the Highlands called me shortly after that notice came out. They're still reserving some for people who don't have internet access. And if they don't fill those slots up, they're still going to, they'll give them out to whoever then.
Yeah.
But they were going to keep, I think, around 100, 150 of them in reserve.
Between
I
our
thought
two,
they called you because your cottage was ready, Bill.
oh, that's why McIntyre wants to move in next to Brunner.
There you go.
Yeah, everybody wants to live here.
Those cottages are going up fast.
Well, they
They
sure
are.
are. They sure spoil the landscape over there, though. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we've got to call the meeting to order. Michelle, you want to give us a roll? Melissa, please give us a roll call.
Sure. Tom Boucher will be absent. Tom Mull,
Here.
John Woodward,
Here.
Steve Brunner,
Here.
and Jody Menon.
Here.
Fred Levering is also here.
Okay, Fred. Morning.
Hi.
Do you have anybody with a public comment?
Yes, sure. I want to say a few things. I want to object of the fact that the borough keeps fighting release of basic documents, finding all sorts of reasons.
Let me excuse me. Does this have anything to do with personnel?
Yes, people who do that. Personnel who stops, cuts off and I will, if you let me finish, I will explain. I know this drill by now. And so we're keeping, I see this continuous fight to try to, so this latest gig is now that a simple blotter of the notices of violation by the zoning and codes is not released for the reason that, that it's part of an investigation, although the real investigations, which are the police, they do provide a blotter report with date, officer, just some basic information of what this is about. Yet zoning and codes provides nothing. There is nothing in those in what was presented, what was in the logs that were kept before that would in any way jeopardize anyone's whatever. So, and again, I'm gonna say, Mr. Hartman here again goes against his oath to, and I've told him before, you represent, Mr. Hartman, the borough, not the people in this committee. And you keep fighting, you know, we've had this conversation, a potential lawsuit is not a reason for an executive. It clearly says that you have to have an identifiable complaint, which means somebody has filed a complaint in court and you have a number. Everything can be potential lawsuit in this world. We're a litigation, prone country, everything. So you might not as well not have this meeting because it can be a potential litigation. That is not what the law says. And you're here not to fight us trying, and we're wasting unbelievable. Now I'm going to have to go again to the open records. We're wasting taxpayer money, basically, just so you can, frustrate efforts for transparency and accountability. This is what you do. Nobody's asking for anybody's personally identifiable information or the plans of their home, or the inside of their home, or whatever. We're just asking for basic information. How many NOVs are, date, address, and a brief description, just like in the blotter. Why are we denied that? There's no reason, Mr. Hartman, for denying this thing. I don't know who in your office has decided this is, but there's no logical reason. And we keep having this games of cat and mouse here. I have no intent but to keep you accountable, and I've stated that. So I guess this is it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll adjourn the public portion of this meeting and move into executive session.
And the reason is,
Personnel.
we have to always say it. Thank you.
Everybody back on? Hello?
Got me. Can you hear me?
me.
Okay. We're back on our regular meeting again. The executive session was to discuss personnel issues and contractual issues. We have some motions to put out, and the first motion would be the hiring of 2 additional personnel for the Parks Department, 1 additional personnel for the Tree Department to cover retirements and vacancies. Will somebody be willing to make that motion? And the elimination of 1 part-time position in the Parks Department. Somebody willing to make that motion?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, and that will go on to finance to get their blessing, and that will be on April the 8th, and to be introduced to council at the April meeting. The second one is to promote Dan McCrana from interim rec director to rec director. And I have a motion for that, please.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. The third will be to approve the extension of the maintenance and parks contract, labor contract for 2022. And I will make that motion, or may I have a motion, please?
Steve, you're muted.
That might help. So moved.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. And the last will be, and we would like to have a motion to activate the Civil Service Commission to certify a list of viable candidates for the police department. May I have that motion, please?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Ayes have it. Any other business to be brought before the Personnel Committee this morning? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
thank you very much, and everybody have a good day.
You too.